This is episode 661. Today we're going to be talking about embracing challenge. Now, if you listened to the podcast last week, we talked about control, and that is one of the 4 C's of mental strength, as well as challenges. And so we're going to be reviewing challenge today, and hopefully you listen to the control one. And over the next couple of weeks, we're going to be finishing up with commitment and confidence. But today is challenge. You know, in a world that often prioritizes comfort and ease, right? We want to be comfortable, warm, and well taken care of. The concept of deliberately seeking out challenges might seem counterintuitive, or it may seem very unlogical, if you will, illogical. You know, there's compelling evidence, though, that's suggesting that doing hard things can significantly enhance your wellness, your well-being, flourishing, and thriving. You know, as a mental strength and peak performance coach, I have observed firsthand how embracing difficulty can lead to profound personal growth and a heightened sense of fulfillment. This is just not in myself, but in my clients as well. And there's this concept of doing hard things every day. And it can be hard mentally, physically, emotionally, or spiritually. But we want to start embracing challenge as much as we can. So one of the benefits of it is building resilience. Right? So engaging in a challenging task is a powerful way to build resilience. It teaches us not to give up. It's stick-to-itiveness, right? So we want to think of something that isn't going to be easy. And you know what's interesting is that this challenge concept goes hand in glove with the concept of flow, or being in the zone, where we want to step outside of our comfort zone, our skills, our skill set, just push ourselves a little bit, and then we get into this zone where everything kind of stops. Well, to get there, we need to build this resilience, and through embracing challenges every day, we can build resilience as long as we don't give up, right? If we go after something and give up, we're teaching ourselves to give up. But if we go after something challenging and we continue till we have made it to the other side, that is going to build resilience. And resilience is such a powerful mindset tool to have in this life. So number 2, it enhances mental strength, obviously, because challenge is part of mental strength. But just as physical exercise strengthens muscles, mental challenges fortify the mind. You know, we can become weak-minded and complain and moan and groan about stuff, or we can face a challenge and use our mind, our self-talk, our stories to push through it, which will help us build that mental strength. So it goes hand in glove, right? The embracing challenge enhances mental strength, and mental strength is made up of challenge. But if you go, you know, it could be even, you could look at yourself as even just going for a walk may be challenging. Well, that can happen with your mind. So you go from a walk to a run to lifting weights, and you keep challenging yourself physically, and you keep adapting to it. We want to challenge ourselves mentally so we can keep adapting and get stronger and stronger mindset. We're also, by embracing challenge, we foster a growth mindset. Carol Dweck wrote the book Mindset. You have a fixed mindset, growth mindset. There's plenty of articles out there in my podcast about it, but doing hard things encourages a growth mindset. That is, the belief that abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. Fixed mindset says, nope, I got all the skills I can. I can't get any new skills. I can't enhance any new skills. That would be a growth mindset. And with that, people wouldn't challenge themselves because they go, you know, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Well, that is so false, because you can. And when you face challenges and you Even if you don't succeed at that challenge, there is always a learning. And this is where a coach can come in very handy, is to help you reflect on the activity that you were challenged by and come up with what did you learn. And so when we want to foster that growth mindset, we have to look at doing a challenging task. And that, again, that can be a physical challenge, a mental challenge, an emotional challenge, a spiritual challenge. But all of it's going to help foster a growth mindset. Also, by embracing challenge, you'll be boosting your self-efficacy and confidence. Because when we, successfully navigating tough situations boost self-efficacy, that is the belief in your ability to influence events and achieve goals. I mean, if we think that we can influence an event and achieve our goals, that's going to improve our confidence. So when we challenge ourselves, again, even irregardless of the result, we can say, hey, I did this and I'm still okay. So I can try something else and I'll be okay. We want to really understand on how the challenge isn't there to push through it to get to the other side. The challenge is there to make you grow, both mentally through mental strength, but grow as a person, as a professional. Forget about the other side of the challenge. It's what did you build resilience? Did you enhance your mental strength? Do you embracing a growth mindset? Is this improving your confidence? All of those are part of who you are, a part of personal growth and professional growth. So when you embrace challenge, you are forcing yourself to grow in those areas, which can pay off big dividends in the long run. Also it provides a sense of accomplishment. There's a unique satisfaction that comes from doing something you initially thought was way beyond your capabilities. And I can speak of this personally in regards to rock climbing, mountain climbing, and CrossFit, to name a few. I didn't know if I was going to be able to do those things. So I would attempt to do a route rock climbing. I wouldn't make it. I would attempt it again, attempt it again, attempt it again. Finally, I got it done. Great, good feeling. Climbing up some mountains, it was trudgery. Breathing was hard. Made it to the top, great. Went out for the CrossFit Open several times, and the WODs they had, I didn't even think I was going to be able to do. But I did it. I might not have finished as high as I'd like, but I did it. And I got this sense of accomplishment that I stepped into the ring. I did that. And you can do that too by embracing challenge in your life. And then number 6, it actually enhances physical health. Challenges that involve physical exertion, like running a marathon, learning a new sport, have obvious physical benefits. But as the physical benefits grow, so do the mental, emotional, and spiritual ones. And so one of the easiest way to start facing a challenge is to do something physical. And that can be even learning to ballroom dance, right? If you don't know how to dance, going to take lessons can be very challenging physically. And then as you succeed, you get the sense of accomplishment. You'll grow with a growth mindset. So it doesn't have to be, powerlifting and CrossFit or Spartan races. But when you can do something physically and then push yourself, you're going to feel great about yourself. You're going to have this accomplishment, and you're going to be able to kick it into high gear the next time. So this is all part of embracing challenge, these 6 principles. Just keep in mind that while doing hard things may be uncomfortable in the moment, the long-term benefits for mental health, resilience, and overall well-being are undeniable. I mean, facing challenges just helps us become, I don't want to say a better person because there's nothing wrong with who you are, but become a more complete person, because then when we face the challenge, we develop the tools, because life is going to be hard. Life is hard, and we need to do hard things every day. The Stoics talked about this, that life, if we don't prepare ourselves for the unknown, then when it happens, we'll crumble on it. But if we can embrace challenge and do something challenging every single day, then we're able to build up that resilience, that grit, that perseverance, and know that no matter what comes our way, we'll be able to handle it. The key is to start small, right? Embrace the process and gradually build up to a more significant challenge. And again, that could be, hey, you want to walk a mile in 20 minutes? Great. Next time, do it in 15 minutes. Next time, do it in 10 minutes. Start small, but keep pushing yourself. At the best would be daily. No more than weekly. You want to push yourself so you can look back and even keep a journal of, I pushed myself today by doing this. Here's what I learned. I pushed myself today by doing this. Here's what I learned. This approach to challenge and difficulty is more than just a strategy for personal growth, right? It's a mindset that can transform every aspect of your life, leading to greater happiness, success, and well-being. Challenge, when we get over the resistance to challenge and push ourselves, there is such a great feeling, even if you didn't, quote, succeed, unquote. Just the fact that you stepped into the ring, you put yourself out there, you became vulnerable by challenging yourself, will have such significant payoffs personally and professionally. And I challenge you to embrace challenge. So if you like this podcast and want to see the show notes, you can visit warriormindcoach.com. There you'll find other podcasts, blog posts, and how to request a breakthrough session. And since you'll be on the internet, please follow me on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest under Warrior Mind Coach.